Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. This is another Leeds United news video, and let's get into it basically and talk about a few things. The first thing is, of course, Diego Llorente. Fabrizio Romano confirms that Real Betis are going to sign Diego Llorente on a 4-year deal for a fee around 3 million. Now, the only thing that confused me, I swear we rejected a bid that was like 4.5 million, and that's the only, and we said like, oh, it's nowhere near the price that we want. So I don't know if that was real and it was 4.5 million. Maybe it was a bit low and we just got told it was 4.5, but that's a bit weird. But I was seeing people upset and angry that we're only getting 3 mil for Llorente. We don't want him. That's the first thing. We don't want him at the club. I'm sorry. I'm fine with letting him go. We're fine with money. Sorry, boss. We are fine with the club. The club is fine with money. We're good. We don't need to worry about it. He can go for 3 million. We don't want him at the club. We don't want him here. So why not just let him go? I'm happy he's just going to be away. I'm happy he's just going to be gone for good, basically. He's returning. Yeah, he's returning he's returned to Real Betis. He's returning to Spain after a loan spell at Roma, of course. So he'll be playing for Real Betis now, permanently signed. So we'll never have to see him at Ellen Road again. He'll never have to put on a Leeds shirt again. He'll never play for Leeds again, which is good. He can just go because I don't really care about him. And yes, that's the news about him that we got. The next news we actually got is Alex Cairns, who used to play for Leeds back in the day. And people are upset about this. He's a third choice goalkeeper. He's going to be a player that's going to be fine with sitting on the bench and being there if we need him, maybe in a cup game or if we get injuries to our keeper. He's there to be the third choice. We're not going to see him a lot. He's not going to play a lot. I don't know why people are upset about this. You have goalkeepers. We need a third choice goalkeeper. Claessen's going, so we need a third choice goalkeeper, and we're going to bring in Alex Cairns. So yeah, I just think that's a good move, really, for a third choice goalkeeper. He's not really going to play at all. So I think that's just a good move for the club, just to bring in a third choice goalkeeper. Like, I don't know why people are upset like he's going to play a lot of games. Like, he's not going to play basically at all. He might play like a cup game in the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, depending who he plays. If he play like a lower league team, maybe he gets a go and goal. But we're not going to be using him that much, and he's not going to be playing that much. So I don't know why people on Twitter are angry. Why are we signing him? Why are we doing a third choice? Why are we signing him? He's not going to play. He's third choice goalkeeper. Okay? And that it confused me when people get mad at those kind of things. I'm like, he's a third choice goalkeeper. He's not going to play for us at all, probably. He might play like 1 or 2 games, as I said, in the cup. But besides that, unless we get wild injuries to our goalkeeper, to 2 of our goalkeepers, then yeah, he's not going to play. He's not going to play. So that's just, calm down, people on Twitter. Speaking of goalkeepers, I know I mentioned it, but Christopher Claesen will be, of course, leaving Leeds United, and that's why we need to bring in that third choice goalkeeper to replace him as the third choice, basically. He is leaving Leeds United on a permanent transfer for a 3-year deal, arriving at Valerenga. He's arriving at a team in Poland, I'm pretty sure. So Valerenga, yeah, he's set for a move to Poland. Valerenga is the club that he's going to, I think. It's not like confirmed yet, but it looks like that's where he's going, and he'll be going there. I mean, memories of him at the club. What are the memories of him at the club? I mean, you could say he came the game against Wolves. That's probably the biggest thing he did, right? That was him, right? Yeah, it was. The game against Wolves when they had a red card and we were 2-0 down and Melia came off with an injury. He made an unbelievable save in that game as well, and when we won 3-2 with that comeback, he made a good save. But besides that, I mean, he played 3 games this season and got 0 goals conceded. He had 0 shots against him. But that's why I'm like, weirdly, like, why is everyone like upset that we're signing another goalkeeper when he's just going to be basically what Claesen was? That's what he's going to be, just what Claesen was. But, I wish Claesen all the best, in Poland. I hope he smashes it, really. But, yeah. Now let's talk about some news of a new signing maybe coming in. A new signing. Filet Sacco might be coming into League. He plays for Ligue 1 club Montpellier, and it looks like he might be coming to Elland Road, maybe. He is a right back, which is the position that we need. Now, Sam Rodon on Twitter, if you look at Sam Rodon's Twitter, he's been tweeting about Connor Roberts. So there's a thing that's inside of me, there's a thing that's saying to me, maybe Sacco is not going to come at all, and the actual signing we're going to make is Connor Roberts. I feel like Connor Roberts is coming, like Sam Rodon knows something we don't, the way he's like saying like, hello, yo, like, yo, I think he tweeted like, yo, added Roberts and said like, yo, like, it looks like that he's going to come, which means it looks like if he comes to Leeds, again, comes back, then Sacco's not going to play. Like, Sacco's not going to sign for Leeds. We're not going to sign him unless we're signing him to play centre-back, which I don't think we will, or a backup. Maybe we use him as the backup right-back. I could see us signing him as a backup right-back, maybe. But besides that, yeah, it looks like it's weird that like you see things about Connor Roberts and then you have a Lincoln Sacco where you're like, okay, yeah. So I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do, if we're gonna sign one or the other or both. But yeah, Sacco might be coming to Leeds United. Last season he had 6 clean sheets. I'd say last season he had 6 clean sheets. I was looking at this earlier, and the season before he had something like 11. I looked at his injuries, right, and he has not been injured since the 21-22 season. So he's been injury free for a little bit. He has been on loan a couple of times. And I'm looking over here like his transfers history. He's been on loan a lot recently. And Montpellier signed him for 1.3 million basically, and his market value now at 4 million. So a possible signing for Leeds United. But let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think we're going to sign him? What do you think about him? Do you know anything about him? Because I'm not really, I don't watch Ligue 1, so I don't really know much about him as a player. But do you think we're going to sign him, or do you think we're going to sign Joe Rodon? Because Joe Rodon. Do you think we're going to sign Connor Roberts? Sorry, no, I mean that'll be easy because we already got him. But do you think we're going to sign yeah, Connor Roberts instead? Another man that's actually been linked with Leeds United again is Nat Phillips, of course. Leeds target asking price reduced to bargain 5 million fee. This 5 million fee is for Liverpool's Nat Phillips, of course. I think we've been in for him a couple of times. We've been there. Like, but there's a couple of times where you always see this. I feel like this is the transfer that you always see in the window from us is Nat Phillips to Leeds. Nat Phillips to Leeds. Here it says Jamie Redknapp said Phillips is a player that has long been admired by Leeds boss Farke. The German was keen on him while at Norwich after Phillips went on loan to Stuttgart. It was claimed last month that Cardiff City have been ruled out on a permanent move after having Phillips on loan because of his 8 million price tag. It remains that Phillips is certain to leave Anfield this summer, so it looks like he will be leaving Anfield, and we are linked with him. Which I don't know if that's a bad. I don't think that's a bad option. I mean, he's going to be a backup. I mean, not a bad backup. Nat Phillips, I think, is a good backup for us in the Championship. I think, especially if Cooper leaves, which I think is happening, and Creswell's going to be sold, which I still think that's going to happen. So once those two leave, I look at that and I say, okay, well, we're going to lose Cooper, who's going to leave, basically, and I think we're going to sell Creswell, which means they're both going to go. So Nat Phillips is not a bad backup option to your Strauch and Rodon, where, Strauch is kind of injury prone at the moment, so you think he might get injured again. So having a backup like Nat Phillips, who's a decent centre back, a good at this level centre back, which is a possibility, I'll be fine with it. What do you guys think? And that's basically all the news for, well, the morning for you guys, the night for me. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.